If you've been looking for a fitness plan that fits exactly where you are right now, not where you were when you were 30 or where you think you should be, I made something for you. I'm Christy, creator of Quiet Rebuild Club, and I'm walking you through something that I've been building quietly for a while now. It's called the 4-week Midlife Rebuild Guide, and I want to show you exactly what's inside. This was me when I first started rebuilding my fitness. Outdoor runs, same early morning runs, same living room. I'll admit, I was tired. I wasn't feeling great. After a while, I was frustrated and honestly wasn't sure if it was working. I was still doing the workouts I'd always done. Lots of cardio, high intensity, pushing until I felt like I couldn't push anymore, and my body wasn't responding the way it used to. What I didn't know then is that perimenopause and the hormones related to it were changing everything. The workouts I was doing at 32 can now actually hurt me at 46. Not because your body is broken, but because it needs something different right now. And nobody told me that. When I started working with my body and stopped working against it, stopped the high intensity stuff, adding real resistance and strength training, listening to my body, and monitoring how and when I recovered, something shifted. Not overnight, but I started feeling less puffy. My clothes started fitting better. My body stopped crashing by noon. I stopped doing more and started doing the right things that my body needed right now. This is me now. I'm not going to say I look completely different, but I feel completely different. My energy is better and my clothes fit differently. And I stopped dreading my workouts because I stopped doing workouts that weren't built for me in this stage of my life. So I built what I couldn't find, a 4-week guide built for where you actually are, to understand real movement and the context behind what's going on with your body hormonally right now. It doesn't ask you to earn your rest, push through pain, or perform for anyone. That's the Midlife Rebuild Guide. Let me show you what's inside. The first thing I want to show you is the big picture. This is a 28-day progressive plan, 4 weeks each with a theme. There's a page for each day, which makes things easier. Week 1 is foundation. Week 2 is strength. Week 3 is power. And week 4 is peak. Every week builds on the one before it. You're never just spinning your wheels. Each day follows the same simple structure. Cardio days, strength and cardio days, and one rest day that's non-negotiable. Each session runs 20 to 35 minutes. Every single movement has a modification and a note on why this move works specifically for your body. Not just do this because it burns calories, but more like, here's what happens hormonally and why it helps. Week 1 starts deliberately low because perimenopause spikes cortisol faster than it used to, and going too hard, too early will leave you exhausted, not stronger. We start steady so you can actually finish. By week 3, you're doing balance work, tempo training, and full compound movements. By week 4, you're lifting your heaviest weights of the program. The progression is real. There's a rest day built into every single week, and the guide explains what your body is actually doing on those days. Muscles rebuild during rest. This is not a skip day, it's part of the program. I want to tell you why I created this, why it exists. When I started rebuilding my fitness in midlife, I kept running into the same problem. They all seem to be made for someone younger or someone with more energy or someone who hadn't spent the last several years putting themselves last. It took me a while to realize that the workouts were too intense for where my body was, and the message was just too uh, it just didn't fit my fitness lifestyle anymore. No one was addressing what perimenopause actually does to your system, to your hormones, to your energy, to your motivation. So I built the thing I couldn't find, a 4-week guide that's built for where you actually are. It gives you real movement and the context to understand what your body is doing right now. It doesn't ask you to push through pain or earn your rest. It's built for where you are right now. This guy is available on Gumroad for $27. That's less than one workout class. And it gives you 4 weeks of a real plan, not a 7-day plan that disappears once it's over. It's a month-long foundation you can actually build on. For the next 3 days, I'm also including a bonus tracker and modification guide. But after Saturday, it's still going to be $27, but those bonuses will not be included. The link is in the description and my bio. So if you've been thinking about starting or restarting, this is your moment to do it. I want to say one more thing before I go. I know what it's like to look at a fitness plan and think, I don't know if I can do this. It's like your body's tired and you don't have the time or energy to do what it seems like the guide is going to require. This guide was built for that feeling, not to push through it, to work with it. You don't need to be a different version of yourself to start. You need to start where you are right now. The link's below, and I'll see you inside. Hi.